Martin here with a new crypto update. I hope you enjoyed the Watson report from yesterday. Today we'll see what happened to Zilliqa, but we'll also have a look at Watson report regarding Ethereum. And finally we'll check out what's going on with our old favorite, Electroneum. So let's begin here with Zilliqa. We are looking at the daily short here. And Zilliqa is right now up 10%. Very nice move here. And what happened yesterday was that we looked at Zilliqa at this level yesterday. And if we use this measurement here and go back up here to the peak, we can see that Zilliqa has gone up 15% at most. So nice pop here for Zilliqa. And what's next then? Well, you know, this is going really moving up here quickly. So first I had my target 1 at 50-day EMA right here, but we already accomplished that. So then I had my second target at the horizontal line at 620, because there's a lot of resistance in this area. But what happened is we went up there as well real quick, so we already been there. So the target 2 is also accomplished here. But the next target, that would be 680. That's the peak from up here. And there is some good news here for a continuation here. The RSI, which is right here, is at around 62 right now. So this could easily move a little bit higher here before we will likely take a breather. But this could be a good time to take some profits off the table if you are trading this. If you're doing this for the long term, just hodl it. Don't worry about it. Now, finally, let's have a look here at the long-term short, because here we can go back all the way to May, when we had a peak here at 2,500 Satoshi. And when we look at this, we can see that the next fib level is all the way up to almost 900. So it's a little bit further up here. But hey, this is crypto, so you never know what will happen. I mean, we got some real nice moves up here, so we'll see what happens. But more realistically, I would aim for this little peak up here at 680 or so coming up next. Now let's head over to Ethereum, because Ethereum is having a little tough time here. It's down 1.9%. This is the 8-hour short. And when we look at the top 10 here, we can see that only Monero is in the green. All the others are in the red. So there are a lot of negative momentum here among the big ones. But that's not the case for all cryptos. I'll show you that later on. But as of now, we don't see any change here in terms of the 8-hour short. But that could happen quickly to the other side here. We could get a nice green candlestick coming up here. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. But what might happen if we were to continue south here, that would be down to this supporting ascending trend line, which is around 220. So we'll see what happens here. But let's have a look here at Watson's report, because yesterday we focused on cryptos with the most positive sentiment. And then we noticed that Zilliqa was the number 2. But this is the latest hourly report. And what we can see here is this other part of the report, which is cryptos with the most negative sentiment. And we can see here right now that Ethereum is at the very top with minus 15.8%. And then we have Ripple. So you can sort of use these as well when you want to make some kind of trading analysis. And as Ripple is number 2, let's have a look here. We can see that Ripple is down 4.6% right now. So it's kind of interesting to use these Watson reports. But I want to emphasize here that if you don't like to short, I mean, if they contradict each other, let's say if Ethereum was looking very bullish here, I would not use this as data. But if it does support your case, on the other hand, when we used Zilliqa yesterday, I did like the short. So and then we got this nice feedback from social media as well. So that was a sort of win-win situation. And I hope you liked the crypto subscription possibilities. So hopefully many of you signed up for these reports here, Watson's report. Now let's head over to Electroneum, because I think you like this. Electroneum is right now up 2% today. And we have formed another bull flag here. Here's a new pennant formation. The lower trend line, and here's the upper trend line. And what's been going on here is that we're basically going sideways for the last 4 days. This is the daily chart. But what happened now is that we have broken out here to the upside. This is a little bit too early to make any major statements that we are heading back up north again. But it still does look pretty good here in my opinion. And hopefully we can get up to this area first, which is 340. And then look for 400 Satoshi coming up next. And of course we can go even higher, but let's just take one level at a time here. And hopefully we will get some more volume here. We can see the volume has been pretty low here for the last 2 days. And if we look at the chart from CoinGecko, we can see all the exchanges in one chart. We can see here that the volume bars are pretty low here, so it would be very nice here if we could get some extra volume kicking in here. So finally, I want to show you something here. This is the 8-hour chart for Zilliqa. I don't want to show you Zilliqa really, but this is kind of interesting development here. Because when we look at this is my watch list here. I do have around 40 or 50 cryptos here. And we can see here that we scroll down, about half of them are in the green and half of them are in the red. So is this some kind of shift here going on, or is this just a simple coincidence? Because when we look at the big ones, we can see that most of them are in the red here. But that is not the case with the smaller or medium cryptos. So I found that pretty interesting. And finally, I want to ask you guys, as usual, do you have any good crypto suggestions here for new videos coming up? Give me your thoughts in the comments and have a